Now you might think that you couldn't possibly create high quality works of art using back to school art supplies, and you'd probably be right. But what if you could? Today I'll be using nothing but back to school art supplies in an attempt to demonstrate how even on a budget and with the worst supplies imaginable, anyone can take the leap into a professional art career. Today's video is sponsored by Printful. What's going on YouTube? My name is ADC Art Attack, his name is Rob, and welcome back to yet another art challenge. So as mentioned, today's video is sponsored by Printful, and this is important for today's video. Everything I use in today's video must be on a budget, as per the back to school marketing. If it says it's for kids, then kids must be able to afford it. Otherwise, what even is this world that we are living in, where kids can't afford art supplies and adults can't afford rent? Which brings me back to Printful, a free to sign up, a free to use, and a free to get selling print on demand service. I want to keep costs as low as possible. And yes, that does also mean that I will not be using a printer or a scanner. But a PC is fair game, I need something at least. But let's take a look at the back to school art supplies that I found in my local store. Kicking off with a £1 combo pack, including an eraser, sharpener, and ruler. £1.50 for a... whatever this is. I don't quite know, to be honest. Puzzle, pencil, and topper. Guess we have a pencil. £1.50 for a pack of colored markers. No doubt, absolutely incredible. £1 for a pack of colored pencils. No doubt even worse. These poor children. I just know it's not gonna be good. And finally, these things. I don't know why they exist, but these are like the coolest erasers I've ever seen. And if I were a child, I would So in summary, £6 for all of this. That's a pretty good deal, if they work. Okay, so I kind of want to dive into this without even testing anything. Why ruin the surprise? And unlike my previous, the art I'll be making today is something personal, something for me and not for sale. I found this really cool artist on Instagram who does some absolutely incredible work, and their link can be found down below in the description. It's such a freeing and unique art style that really captures my motto of just having fun when doing artwork, not thinking about things too much, and ultimately getting some pretty unique and cool results. I've never tried it before, so I want to give it a go. Okay, so the idea from what I gather is that you make seemingly random lines, and from that you slowly start to build details, and then you end up creating some very cool and unique artwork. Can I really do this with how structured I am? I'm gonna start. Actually, first, I'm gonna draw a patch because I kind of have an idea in mind. Pretty sure I've literally already failed the art style. Right, let's do some completely, I guess, rough series of lines, starting very basic. Okay, and let's color them with the markers. Yay! Aha, we don't have a black, which is kind of essential. So I'm gonna use one of these black pens. Totally fine. Rules are made to be broken. Okay, so right off the rip, we have an issue. The quality. What was I expecting? I guess we're gonna figure out a way of making these products work in our favor. That is part of being an artist, kind of. Ensuring that any of the weird and wonderful art supplies we get, be they good or bad, finding a way to make them work. I think this one is low on ink. All right, I'm trying to backtrack and save the color layer. It's not working. Ooh. So thanks to an accident using the green, I might actually be able to use one of the other colors for a little effect later on. The plot thickens. I broke it. Or I cracked my tooth. Help! Okay, so this pen has run out of ink as well. So that's ruined. God, I'm making this difficult. But with the base done, let's revisit that mistake we made earlier using the green and see if we can salvage this piece with a little color crossover. damage that's happening to this paper with these pens. I was like this close to... I'm struggling so much with... Why did I choose to do this? Why do we put kids through this? They deserve better. This really is not an easy blending experience. The paper is being destroyed, the coverage is terrible, and I'm really not finding much enjoyment here. What was meant to be an easy and simplistic warm-up idea has turned into a several-hour-long struggle. Kids deserve better, and these products are just terrible. But let's try the pencils, and to my surprise, they're pre-sharpened, which is... that's actually lovely. I hate them. I hate them. I hate them. I hate them. I don't like them. They don't work. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I'm literally pulling out everything that I can in order to save this, using different techniques, taking what I found from the artist over on Instagram, and trying my best to salvage this piece. And in the end, yeah, it's all right. Yes. This was supposed to be a warm-up, trying something new and seeing what I could do with these art supplies to gauge them, to get an idea as to whether these were worth it. They're absolutely not, but maybe they can be. Okay, so as I didn't get anywhere near what I was hoping for with this attempt, and they say that a great artist doesn't blame their tools, it's a lie. You try using them. The whole point of practice and failing is that we grow and learn. Kids, if you're watching this, get your mum and dad to buy you something a little bit better than this. Tell them I said, don't buy this. But okay, my grand idea. It's a good one. Leading on from what I've just learned, I'm gonna draw one of my favorite classic Disney characters. Again, this item isn't for sale. This is just an example. However, when you create your own merchandise, ensure that it is fully original. But this idea I have in my mind feels like it could be such a cool idea that I just want to try it. And as we just did a sort of stitched work in practice, let's use the same style to stitch. I know. I'm a genius. I like where this is going. Okay, so and for the background, I'm going to attempt to use these cheap pens and go for the style that I was originally attempting in our practice. But this time, I've got a bit more experience, so maybe we can make it work. What? I love it. I managed to salvage what I could from these terrible products. And okay, sure, I have cheated a little bit. Using this pen maybe pushed the budget out just a bit, but that's okay. We got something nice. So let's take our back to school art and make it a professional product. In order to do this, all we need is a camera. Like I said in the beginning, no printers or scanners are allowed, but most of us have a camera phone. Try to get the best quality photo that you can, and then head on over to the PC. Now this is Printful, and using their print on demand services, we can take our art from amateur hobby to professional art career. Start by browsing the expansive catalog that Printful has to offer, and once you find your preferred product, it's time to begin making your merch, which we've just done. Start by uploading your file. In this case, I'm using a photograph, but of course, if you have access to one, use a scanner for best results. And using Printful's incredible built-in tools, we can edit our art directly, removing that background without any need for a third-party software, so we're still sticking to a budget. Then using this absolutely amazing tool, which I can't stress enough, I love, we can view our product before we even have it in our hands, seeing how it will look when it's made. Printful also includes many other additions to further enhance your products before you have them ready to sell. Now, like I said, I'm not selling this product. It is fan art. That is a big no-no. But here's some of my original work that I've already had made in Printful in previous videos. No matter how long I've been doing this for, every time I get one of my own products that I've made, there's an emotional connection to it, which I can't explain that. You've got to give this a go. Plus, with the holidays coming up, imagine gifting someone something you've had made, that you drew, and they smell good. The quality here is fantastic, and these were made using the older method, yet they are still so beautiful. But check out the quality of the brand new DT Flex method of printing. So crisp, so pretty, so good. Of course, there are different methods to printing your artwork with Printful, depending on the product you choose and what effect you're going for. So make sure you select the best one for you. So if you are looking to take your career from amateur to professional and you want to start selling your art for free, then join Printful right now via the link down below in the description of this video. There's really no reason not to. Thank you all so much for watching today's video. I do hope you had a wonderful time and you enjoyed the results of this new, I don't know, I tried something different. Did it work out? You let me know. Dinner's here. Thank you! I guess my dinner's here. I look forward to seeing you all again in the next video. Until next time, take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Room service.